Hello and welcome to my stream today, where I am, as you can see, changing my plans up a little bit more than usual. As I have mentioned yesterday on Twitter, I'm just kind of improvising this week. I'm not really going after a set schedule. Yesterday I also didn't feel great, that's why I didn't stream. But today I am back, in control. Force them to surrender. And so on and so on. So today I've just felt like doing both, and honestly, tomorrow I'll probably do the same. Either. On Thursday, however, there will be hunts. I already know that. So, we are going to return to our war against China. After I grab my iced tea over here. Because while it's not super warm, it's still not cold. And having something to drink with me is probably a good idea. So, first of all, hello Bakasura and hello Jameson. How are you both doing today? As you can see, we are still blockading the Chinese. We're still winning the war, handily. Though they have sunk a battleship of ours, which we are already building retaliatory ships against, or for. There we go. Our advance into China is going well. We are preparing the next naval invasion into eastern China, though we first have to resupply everything that's here. Because this fleet is... Actually, no, this fleet's slowly refueling. This fleet should be slowly refueling. The fleets that are in here... Yeah, they're all low. They're all low on fuel. Which is why we need to spend a few turns here. We're also currently capturing some areas over here. The Congo Free State is currently being... It's almost ours. While we are currently capturing this as well. Potentially, depending on whether or not we were fast enough. There's a lot of movement of the British against the French. A lot of it being very successful, seemingly. Oh no, wait, that's against... Oh no, that's against France. They're mining the Gibraltar Strait. Not happy about that. I first of all need to remember, were we close to war with anybody other than China at the moment? Because I think we were. Oh, wow. Britbongs vs. Baguettes has stayed us all this time. Well, the British are currently kind of against everyone. Sort of. Also, it seems like we did start something in this turn that we haven't finished yet. Maybe a naval invasion? I'm not quite sure. They're kind of cool with the colonies. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say cool, but they're not at war, or close to war. About ourselves, we kind of have to look out for France, Russia, and Britain. And a little bit of Italy, but Italy is... It's Italy! It's in the green? Yeah. It's fine. So. Something has just changed hands up there. Wonder what that was. Also, why the dots? Also, this time around, I did not forget to turn on the background music. It is actually audible. So that's very nice. For once, I was not stupid. We're also kind of waiting for us to get a new ship hull. Of any sorts at this point. Oh, right, we need to remodel ships. That's what we needed to do. We made a lot of remodels that we actually need to put into place now. Huh. That is where we stopped. Some AI is currently building a lot of ships. Or creating new ships. And I don't know which one. This might take a moment. This might be over very quickly. I don't know. Then again, at least it doesn't take as long as it used to. So that's a positive. Any moment now. Yep. Any second. Can't take that much longer. Though unfortunately it actually can take quite long. The AI builder can take quite a moment to actually construct new ships. Let's just hope that it doesn't this time. Come on. Don't leave me hanging like this, game. Finish up the damn building. Come on. It's been a while since it last took this long to have the AI build some ships. Then again, who knows what technologies they've just unlocked. Come on. Any moment now. It will be done. Maybe. Hopefully. Sometimes this game can really be a bit of a dick. With the timing when it does stuff. Hello? I'm expecting it to be something like the Chinese are building new warships and stuff. That are probably just going to get absolutely curbstomped immediately anyway. But who knows? Who knows? Come on. It's been almost 5 minutes now. Ahem. Come on. Get it over with. And I know that I don't have a lot of other things that I can currently say, but nothing else has happened today yet, so I'm... It would be very funny if the shipbuilder just got stuck. Sometimes there can be bugs where the shipbuilder does in fact get stuck, and that just doesn't really continue building stuff. It would be really annoying if it did that now, but also kind of funny. I haven't seen it happen in, like, a whole long time. I thought actually that was a bug that was fixed, but hey. But hey, I don't know if it is fixed. For the moment, it very much seems like there's something going on that's not currently working properly. Because it's not just that we've been sitting here for over 5 minutes at this point. It's also that not a single actual event has actually happened to pop up over there in that list up there. Where normally it tells you that so and so, this and that class has been created. Nothing has happened. What is happening? Come on, I just want to play a game. At least the music's still good. You know, Command and Conquer soundtrack and all. If it's gonna go to 10 minutes, I'm gonna restart the game, by the way. Because something at that point is definitely not right. Pretty sure that something's not right now, but there's not really much I can do about it. You know what? I'm gonna go back to the main menu here. Because I have the stark feeling that something just broke. It's saved in the middle of that. We might just go back to doing the same thing. Come on. Let me play the game, please. Hey, something has happened. We might have just skipped the shipbuilding altogether. So that's good, I guess. Alright, what do we have here? A CA against 2 CLs, we've done that, and another CA against 2 CLs. The Stier, and... You want to Dresden Night Cruisers. What are we building right now? Yeah, sure. Hey, we built up relations with the Soviet Union. Quite well. And the Beluga. Let me check a few things here. Hi, Terry. How are you doing? That is one. How much have you resupplied now? Not a lot. I don't even know if you're resupplying that at all. You are definitely resupplying, but slowly. So you're not at low anymore, you're now at 25%, mostly. So, I want to go into the politics first of all. So we are not at immediate risk of war with the Russians. That's good. The French, however, don't like us. Let's try to change it. And if we can't change it, we're just gonna have to give them money again. So, first things first. Let's fight the enemy. Okay, enough. Hope things are going... I mean... We already encountered a bug just now where the game got stuck in AI shipbuilding. Enemy is to the southwest, so basically straight ahead here. 10 times speed, and then we'll see what happens. Also, we're definitely gonna have to upgrade our heavy cruisers soon. The enemy has already spotted us. Well, he saw all the public relations. It does. It's just that every time that happens, I have to pay $1.4 billion, and that's quite a lot. Hello? Thank you very much. I know you're there. The smoke clouds are really not hard to overlook. The problem is, they have torpedoes, and I don't know if they fired them already. Actually, probably not, because we were outside of range. I'm gonna go to 3 times speed here. I'm gonna leave it 5 times for a moment. Turn away from them. The enemy is slower than us. There's the transport. Now that's bold. Down to 18 knots. They have a 22% chance to hit them right now. 25%. Hey, big hits. Well, sort of big hits. Let's turn a little bit. At the moment, the enemy only really has to drive us away from those supply ships. Speed up a little bit. Still be keeping pace with them. Because they need to go at full speed here. But we can adjust to higher or lower speeds. Good hits. Let's go up to 20 knots. Big hits. Conning tower destroyed. So that's not going to be good for that ship. Okay. But why would you be disappointed? Oh shit, torpedoes. Also, yes. Yes. You're the first one that's actually called it. I was just going to let it sit there and wait until somebody notices. You're gonna go what the fuck or not react at all? To the game? Or... Something you know is going to be in the game, yes. Something you know is going to be in... What? Ha, funny, Terry. Very funny. Well, since I don't know what you're talking about, we shall see, I guess? Hey, more flooding. We're sinking the... Wugongli. We already have a couple of threats. Yeah, we do. We do. That ship is still alive and in service. And soon probably going to get it remodeled. Are they trying to use their front torpedo? Yeah, they are. They are. Dickhead. They just fire more torpedoes as well. But they fired them in the wrong direction. That's good for me. Actually, one of them's swerving. That's annoying. Go away. Good lord. Can't say more, otherwise you're gonna scream. Ah, okay, I see. Okay. I still have to write the misadventures of that ship down, and, you know... I still want to make it a short story somehow, but... Yeah, pain. Don't know what game you guys are talking about. Basically, Ice is currently playing through the new Fire Emblem, or the newest Fire Emblem game, and she's just streaming it in Discord to friends every once in a while. So yeah, more torpedoes. More torpedoes. Ooh, good hit. Fire Emblem, engage! Oi. I'm gonna be honest, engage sounds like some kind of fusion mechanic. And if it is, it's funny. So, yes, sir. This kind of. Ah. Also, the enemy is not sailing. They're firing torpedoes. Bonk. I'm afraid of your torpedoes. Not really much else. Well, some good hits just now. Hey, big flooding. Special rings. Hang on. I need to quickly make sure that none of them are firing torpedoes while I'm passing behind them. I think that thing might be dead. The Wukong Li is dead. I'm calling it now. We have special rings with the spirits of fear from other games like Marth, and we can fuse them with 3 rounds and go ham. Huh. Interesting. I really have to say that a training level veteran ship is doing significantly better at this kind of thing than a training level trained. Now this thing should not be any faster than we are, by any means. Because it's flooded, its engine is damaged, and we are fine. And our ships are faster than they are, just by existing. Half the Smash Bros. Cast in a set of rings. Funnily enough, I actually know most of those characters from Smash Bros. Originally. I have seen a lot of... Oh, more torpedoes. I've seen some playthroughs from other Fire Emblem games, but I know them technically originally from Super Smash Bros. Brawl, I guess. Because when I was a kid, we had that game at home. I wasn't the biggest fan of it, but, you know. In general, I'm not actually a big Smash Bros. Fan. They're not... It's not a game for me. Let's slow down again, because I can't go any faster anyway. I'm finding it fun in general. Same for the most part. There are some exceptions. But that's because they are fairly odd fighting games. At this point, dive crews are actually trained as well. Sort of a party game, you can't convince me otherwise. Even then, it's not a great party game. There are significantly better party games for Nintendo consoles. But just Mario Party alone is already better. I know Mario Party is not a game for everyone either, but it's a better party game than Smash Bros. Side-scroller beat 'em ups are fun. Oh, well, I guess we just sank that one as well. Southwest we go. Southwest? Southwest? Southwest. Allegedly they're in this direction? Are you sure, game? Fucking knew it. It's lying to me. North it is. Northwest. Should the cone you made will make a few people to Nickers twist though? Probably. Entirely possible. I don't care. It's just that fighting games are often just not my thing. There are a few that I do enjoy. They're fairly simple to pick up as well, but the thing is just that they are console specific and you can't just play them on like any console. Oh, we're getting closer. We're about to spot them somewhere. We're not on 30 times speed anymore, so that means we've gotten close enough where that gets us able to buy the game. And all we have to do here is kill 2 more transport ships, which will just get like, 2-3 hits and they're dead. They have no armor whatsoever. Because merchant raiding, definitely not a practice that is frowned upon anywhere. Northwest. Where are you? But the good thing is that transport ships are really slow. So we will catch up to them as long as we're just mildly on the correct course. The question is, are we mildly on the correct course? The game is telling us that they're northwest of us, which is the exact direction that I'm sailing in. Could go a little bit further northwest, I guess, but apart from that. Still looking for the Cogger class convoy raider. First, we have to get a different class of ship, like a different hull of ship, right? The ones that we currently have, they're just very restrictive. We can't do much. We can't do much more unique things over what we've already done. Also, I did offer you to name those retaliation ships, the Cogger, but you didn't want to. Ah, 5 times speed. We've gotten even closer. Any moment now, we should actually... Oh, yeah, they've spotted us, actually. There they are. Pop. Convoy ship number 1. Missing to the right of the ship every time. Getting closer. A bit far. Still far. Still to the right. Ahem. It's dead. Super dead. Oh, this thing is actually completely unarmed. Truly a shame for you. Any second now. Cogger were mercantile ships, so we've got to go for the irony of making them merchant hunters. I understand. You can easily make a battleship a merchant hunter, though, just by the way that you're saying it. Saying it's disarmed. Well, no, it never had arms in the first place. Have you ever seen a ship with arms? That's weird. Bong. It's dead. Merchant ships are basically not capable of stopping a flooding. The moment that you flood them, they're dead. Think you have? Not counting the, not counting ships that have been anthropomorphized. Yeah, they fight with submachine guns and nice when they do. Huh? Couldn't like this weird anime, man. Ah, I see. I've never actually watched that show, I have to admit. Thinking Outlaw Star. I've never even heard of that one. Well, that's one of those scenarios, and now we have a second one, doing the exact same thing, with the exact same class of ship. The only thing is, I think that the crew training is not nearly as good on the ship. This is a regular crew instead of a veteran crew. So this is going to be a little bit more difficult. Just by the virtue that our shots will not be quite as accurate. Northwest, you say? That's in that direction. Yeah, I actually really want to remodel these ships because we've gotten new marks of guns for these. So the turrets will be entirely replaced. Straight north. Straight north it is. The enemy has spotted us. Oi! Yep, there they are. I think Erlangan is actually just a mech with a boat for a torso. I mean, still plenty weird. Plenty weird. We're gonna basically try to do the same thing as a moment ago. Sail away from them slightly faster than... Or basically, like, around about the speed that they follow us at. And just fire at them. Just keep shooting. I know exactly where they are, game. Don't have to tell me now. Yeah, instead of a 30% aiming boost, we have only 20%. 19.5. 9.3, actually. Enemies on fire. That's all misses. That's still all misses. Still misses. Come on. Hit him. Just one hit. That's gonna already lead to high accuracy. Come on. Hit them. Not just with the secondaries, with the main guns. So you can also probably fly armor piercing out of those guns. Come on! Hit with the main guns! Do it! I mean, the secondary guns are ripping at a new one right now, but hey, the main guns still haven't hit a single shot. Plop, plop, plop. Why are you so bad with the main guns of all things? There we go, you actually hit it! Torpedo in the water. Bonk. That's a main gun hit, that's good. Because this game has ladder aiming, right? Which means, if you shoot your guns at a target, you observe the fall of shot and adjust. If you hit the enemy target, you know that the last aiming was good, and you just repeat it. The game simulates that, and every time you hit the enemy, you will get a high probability of hitting them with the next shot as well. Which is nice and all, but that also means that until you actually hit them, you just kind of be shooting around them. Oi, that's a good hit. Also, the ladder aiming only works until either you or the enemy maneuvers. Bonk. Jungbase actually doesn't have a rudder right now. So we might be able to catch that thing off guard. That's some secondary penetrations and flooding. Main guns was Shift, Alt, right click. Secondaries will just actually, you know what? No, you will just full on attack that thing. That thing is definitely aggressively attacking you right now and is trying to set up a torpedo attack. Come on, I know you're trying to torpedo me. Just I'm not turning around to dodge your torpedoes. Fuck you. Nah, and the smoking again. I hit one of those two. I don't know which one of them. Flooding. Good hits. Good hits. Suddenly the aiming accuracy is going to go up. Oh, fuck. Speed up. And turn in. You can just dodge the first one by speeding up. The second one we have to just kind of shuffle in between. There's going to be more torpedoes in the water in a second. Ooh, there's actually more in the water already. Speed up to top speed. Turn away, that thing's about to fire more torpedoes. I can smell it. Okay, for the moment they've stopped firing torpedoes at us. For the moment. They've taken very bad damage and they've basically halfway flooded, like, either one of the two. We've taken barely any damage. They can't fully penetrate us either. They have to basically rely on partial pens. Okay. From this current location we can't penetrate them, but that's okay. We are significantly faster than them, and we will be able to catch up with them again. The only problem will be that they have a very useful area denial tool. We've destroyed their ammo supply. Oh shit. You have a rear torpedo tube? You have a front and rear torpedo tube. They're just counted as one weapon. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Slow down to a more reasonable speed for shooting. Dong. I don't trust their torpedo tubes at all. Not in the slightest. Oh, more flooding. Very good. Partial pens. Anyway, I set a few fires on board, but it's fine. Taking negligible damage so far. Because these two always try to keep up with each other, if one of them goes slower by being flooded or having its engine damage, the other one will wait for it for a moment, which is going to make it kind of easy to catch up to them for a while. The only annoying thing is that they're currently just sailing to avoid us at all cost. The rear torpedo tube is reloaded now. Could be a problem. Could also not be. The rudder is also damaged, so that's good. Another flooding. It's small flooding, and it's in the same area as before. The aft section of the ship is basically entirely flooded, and I don't think flooding it more is going to do anything. Apart from slowing it down. Low fuel? You're still one of the ships that isn't resupplied yet. They might actually be too fast now. They might actually be just straight up too fast now. That is annoying. They can also still force me to evade by firing at their rear torpedoes. Of which we are in range. Oh, wait, we hit the wrong one. I'll take it. Avoid. Hey, torpedo detonation. No more torpedoes on our ship. Didn't really cause any floodings, which is a shame. But we're basically forced to just sail after them now. And hope that we will penetrate, cause flooding, and sink one of them, if not both. The Jumbo is definitely the slower one of the two right now. That was loud, actually. Flooding, though. It's the same rear section that we flooded before, again, so that's not going to do anything. Unless we can punch all the way through the flooded section and hit the next one. I think we might just have to turn away and take this as a, you know, draw. I think they're actually faster than us right now. 2.4 kilometer distance right now. This is increasing or decreasing? It is decreasing, actually. So they're not faster than us. Interesting. We are catching up with them. Come on, tell me that was... Yes, that's another section. That's a different section being flooded right now. Which is going to cost them even more speed. More flooding. Yeah, they actually started pumping the water back out and now it's flooding again. The moment that a compartment is fully flooded, by the way, I'm pretty sure that you can't pump it back out. So that's perfect for me. So that's 39% floatability still left on that ship. No, they're actually still pumping it out. Damn it. That's annoying. My Ricky. Doing pretty well here. Come on, flaunt that compartment completely, please. I need that to sink. So 39% is the point where we need to reach at least. Apparently we can go all the way to 38. They are pumping the water back out again. Motherfucker. Stay here and fight. Again, we are still catching up. So it's not like they're actually leaving. Because they can't, they're too slow. But they're doing their fucking best. Set a fire on board. Now they did actually lose a whole bunch of crew when those torpedoes detonated. And the secondaries are running low on ammo. So the internet will take longer, it didn't read the fine print. They're collecting orders until the 30th and then decide if fire was worth building. Ugh. I do hope that you'll get access to fiber though, because in my area, I don't. I wish I did, but I don't. 1.9 kilometers. This is gonna take a moment. We've actually gone down to 3 times speed now. It would have been faster if I just turned around and fought someone else. Hey, another flooding. It was a 5-inch gunner that did that. But hey, I'm probably just gonna unflood or unflood that. No, actually, it's now flooded all the way. I think. Don't want to speak too soon. It doesn't seem to go down again, so that's going to cost them even more speed. So we should be approaching them even faster, and we have to do even less to them to actually sink them. Now the problem is I don't think we can flood any of the other compartments from back here. We'd have to change our approach a little bit. Which we actually can do. I'm going to swerve out here a bit. Telecom came to your house recently and wanted to hook you up to fiber. Which kind of spooky because through the frosted ground. Yeah, that's fair. Also, even though that we're dealing a lot of flooding right now, it's not real flooding. We're flooding compartments that are already flooded. So, it doesn't do anything. We are, however, hitting them with lots and lots of secondary gunnets. So that's a good thing. Oh, we actually hit them all the way in the front of the ship. I don't know how we did that, but we did. I'll take that. We might actually be sinking them right now. With just the secondaries. Yeah, they are not doing well. The thing is that their armor in the rear part, the front and rear part of the ship is absolutely terrible. Why can't I click on you right now? There you go. Yeah, the fore and aft belts is awful. Which is hilarious. Because our fore and aft belt is good enough that even their main guns can't do anything about them here. Anything about us. So we might have to resort to sailing after this guy again, but at least we sank one of them. Also, this guy still has torpedoes, so that's gonna be annoying. Mercy is for the weak. 5 times speed. Make sure they don't fire a torpedo without me noticing. Anytime the Jehovah's Witnesses ring you and the answer to you in your pants and you want to continue sleeping. That's fair. We flooded the front compartment somehow from back here while sailing straight after them. What happened there? What did we do? How did that... What? I mean, it was an 8-inch gun that did it, but still... Okay, we just destroyed the torpedo. No more torpedo fear. That's good. You might have sailed away from me for so long that I'm out of fuel, but you will still die. And you've done barely anything to me. So your local ones, you were part of the Satanic Temple. We haven't seen them since. That's a good one. Ah. And we're just going to do the same thing again. We're just going to swerve out and have our secondaries do the main work. Because it worked the last time. Might as well try it this time, right? As all of those tiny side guns fire. The enemy is trying to avoid sending or showing us even just a little bit of broadside. They're turning away the moment that it turned out. I've done my deer. Switching these to the high explosive for a moment. They're not going to penetrate, I think. What is our penetration look like? Oh, actually, pretty good. The floatability didn't change, so we'd just hit something that was already flooded. Some fire. Fire never hurts, right? Fire never hurts. Have you ever told you at uni they are technically banned and the janitor actually like enforcing that ban? I mean, it doesn't. Nobody likes them. It's the thing. Nobody likes them. They just appear and annoy you. Mostly holy ship here. I mean, I've resorted to firing high explosive shots at them because they will deal damage to it and kill more crew. At this point, we have a 93% chance to hit with the secondaries. Here, load some armor-piercing shells just for the fun of it. There you go. It's dead. It's got to sink. Is it gonna sink? 0.8, 0.2, 0.1? It's dead. This is inaccurate. I mean, we have a knife fighting distance. There was no more distance between us and them. The enemy was panically running away. You tell him you saw Joe's windows on the property and he gets a smile that says, get to do the fun stuff. That's good. Again, nobody likes them. My mother has to deal with them a lot because she's at home. And they come by, I think, every few weeks. And it's just, yeah. Ah. Well, that's another 2 light cruisers sunk. Which probably doesn't make them very happy. So we can't do a naval invasion this turn. They only have 8 light cruisers left, but they are building a lot, and they're repairing some. And we're not the only ones they're at war with either. So those 8 light cruisers might be fighting someone else right now. So let's see, will France appreciate us trying to make peace, or will they go to war with us? Or try to, until we pay them $1.4 billion. There's a battle going on. So the enemy has actually pulled together a full fleet against one of my fleets. That's an annoying thing. Hey! We can win this. I know we can. Now here's the important question, right? Yeah, the Breslau is trained, the Frauenlob is veterans. We're gonna detach you. You're just gonna go and turn around and run away. Bye! Have a great time. So then north of us, they say. The reason being, the way that the accuracy in this game works is that the other ship being just trained gets a modifier of 4.8% accuracy. This ship gets 30%, which is the maximum. It's also the legendary Frauenlob that has basically never lost the fight. It has taken 2 torpedo hits, been badly damaged, but never lost the fight. It's sunk everything that it fought. Apart from 1 light cruiser. 1 light cruiser got away. Because it was after it took the torpedo and the light cruiser was just running for its life. The enemy has spotted my cruiser. Wait, to our left. Live to tell the terror tale. Sure did. The funny thing is that the first time the Frauenlob killed someone, it wasn't by sinking the ship, it was by killing the crew. Which is very unique. That's not usually something you do with a battle or with a warship. It was a cruiser, but it still had 500 crew members on the ship. So, you know. They could have fired torpedoes already. I'm just gonna go on a limb and say that they haven't yet, because we're at the very limit of the range. So far, only have 3 inches of hit, which is, that's okay. Still only 3-inch hits. Oh, there was a 5-inch hit somewhere. Fly on the enemy ship. Okay. Oh, wrong one. Speed up to maximum. The enemy seems to be running right now. Now, the reason we don't have any torpedoes on our light cruiser ourselves is simply because it would take up too much space. It's just very unlikely that we'll actually need them. They're heavy, they're big, they're clunky, and this hull doesn't have the most space already. So I went with a full gun layout instead. Some blocked hits. That's actually an upgraded version of the light cruiser. It has slightly bigger guns. Instead of the original 7-incher, it's now a 7.2-incher. Huh. Interesting. No torpedoes have been fired yet, though. That's good. Also, the enemy cruisers are slightly faster than us. So, we will have to chase them everywhere, basically. Though the way that the AI works is that they're usually trying to get in closer to use the torpedoes and everything. So far, no big hits have been made. Let's load the armor piercing for the main guns. See what happens. See what happens with that. Now, the thing is, we are genuinely able to just penetrate the deck or the belts with our main guns, depending on the range. We're currently quite far away, which is make it... Oh, there goes its torpedoes. This one will not fire any torpedoes at us, so we can actually get closer. Our main guns are getting accurate now. Partial pens. And a flooding. Penetration that destroy the torpedo tube. The closer we get, you can see the diagram of the enemy ship when I select my own ship. That is the reasonable chance to penetrate. Red means it's unlikely that we'll penetrate, but we might get a partial pen. Yellow means we will penetrate. We have a good chance, and green means we will go through. Also, this ship now being flooded, well, it's slower than us. So, here the fun begins. The Frauenlob is at it again. Keep in mind, the enemy ship is currently in smoke. It's reducing our accuracy. And we're still making minced meat out of it. Should be careful with this one, though. This one still has its torpedo tubes intact, and it has, in fact, just fired one. The question is, did it fire before I turned or after I turned? There's one torpedo that blew up in the water. Okay. That was before I turned. That's good. Continue firing on the junk one. I'm generally not afraid of this one, because it doesn't have torpedoes left. Also, its rudder is damaged, so it's going to be having a tougher time of actually avoiding us. And the moment that we start hitting again, it's gonna regret getting closer to us. And even if the Shanxi manages to escape, which I doubt, the junk one will die. I'm set it to auto-fire. Make it select its own ammunition. Plop, plop. And we're starting to hit again. 20% chance to hit, despite it being in smoke. It's just too close and we've started hitting it. Flooding, there we go. Get more of a guns firing. Plop, 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 plop. Good hits. Turn hard to avoid the torpedoes that have just been fired. Good, that's an avoid. Let's just continue focusing on the young one. Sink it before we deal with the second one. That's a lot of fire and a lot of damage. And a lot of crew losses on their sides. It's just a fireball. We have killed over almost 200 soldiers on their side. 200 sailors have died on that ship alone. We haven't actually started firing on this one. Well, he's hitting. Currently have a 28% chance. Yeah, 28% chance to hit them with every salvo, or with every shot that we fire. And we're firing 7 shells every salvo, so that equals out to like 1 or 2 hits every salvo. Which is good. Which is good. Our 3 inches are actually slowly running low on ammunition, at least the high explosive ammunition. Because they're just rapid firing the whole time through. Also, the last time that we did this, the enemy surrendered at 45% crew loss. So I wonder whether or not we can do that again. Plop, 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 plop. Plop, 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 plop. Also, that ship is run basically entirely out of ammunition. It has no torpedoes, no secondary guns. It is only at 7.2 incher, and it doesn't have many shells for that. So this thing is entirely at our mercy. It could still kill us if it gets lucky with its armor piercing 7 inches. Then again, its penetration is awful. Like, it has 8.7 inches of penetration at 1,000 meters. We're not at 1,000 meters, and our belts are significantly thicker than that. Even the 4.5 belts are thicker than they have penetration. Yep. Surrendered due to high casualties. 45.2% losses. Well, time to catch up with the other one. We've sniped the crew again! It's a prize ship now. It's just sitting here. By the way that it works, when the enemy surrenders, you don't get the ship to sell or something. It just counts as sunk. Which is a bit of a shame, but I understand. And getting the enemy to surrender is more of an exception case, usually. However, we're fighting enemies that can't penetrate our armor, that need to be just close enough for us so our guns get accurate enough to deal with them. And the only thing that they can do against us is torpedoes, really. The only problem is, at the moment, they're faster than us. After the remodel, that will change. Which is why I should really go and remodel all of my light cruisers. Like, ASAP. If it's running, we're not going to catch it. But hey, that's one ship sunk against 21 crew loss. So now 2 light cruisers have escaped the wrath of the Frauenlob. Hey, we have actually made good progress with the French. That's good, because that way we don't have to pay them $1.4 billion. Very nice. Well, yet at least. They're probably gonna have some event that, yeah, they're at 99. So, we can't do that right now. How is it with our fuel right now? 50%. 50%. You are very slowly refueling because you're out in the port. Same for you. Actually, you might be too far away to even refuel. I don't know. Let's just bring you a little bit closer and see. But these guys have refueled and they're basically just anchored there. They haven't really moved. Actually, I could move this fleet, or one of these fleets, the bigger one, over to Tsingtao to refill faster. And then let's go and do something. So, we have 2 parts to upgrade here. 1. Ha! Odd. This is a Dresden class remodel, so... Why can't I do that? Well, that's really weird. Also, this Dresden class remodel is actually not that great. I made a mistake there. I need to up the speed, and I forgot to do that. So let's quickly remodel again, I guess? And figure out why that didn't work? Is it because I changed the name? That would be weird. So, I want this to go like 24 knots. In other words, we need to change the funnel arrangement. We have induced boilers and all of that nice stuff. Oil as well. So we need a funnel that actually goes with this. Not this one. Did we have an enhanced funnel before? Apparently we did. Odd. Oh, is that what I changed about this one? It might be. It's entirely possible that the reason why we managed to make the other one faster is because we didn't change the gun layouts. We only changed the gun caliber. While in this one we changed the gun layouts, so we can't put as many funnels on there. This bears investigation. I do wonder why I can't refit anything into this, though. It's really quite odd. Because it is just the Dresden with different guns on it, and slightly faster. Also more maximum bulkheads, because why not? Yeah. Yep, there it is. That's the reason why we can't do the speed upgrade on the other ship. So, I shall do a side grade here. Refits. These 3 guns are not quite right. Basically, actually none of these guns are right. Because this is going to be a complete change of the class, we're going to use the 6 inches. I have to move this one all the way forward, so you can put this one behind it. This has a range of 13.5 kilometers. These ones reach that base. That's good. Someone's a post sector fire, that's probably referring to this one. Too far from previous place. So I can't do that out of this one. Okay, we're gonna have to use the base version of the ship. Okay. Understood. Still very confused about the fact that I can't use that upper remodel though. It's very, very weird. So we're gonna go and look at the older Dresden. This one right here. Which still has the 2 funnels and everything. And also all of the other shortcomings of the class, which is being old. They're very fuel inefficient, very range inefficient. Generally not that great. The weight savings and everything that we can do just by upgrading this to a higher technology is great. Nope, not forced. Induced. Get turbines, and then auxiliary engine, and shaft, and all the nice stuff. So we're gonna replace all of the guns with 6-inch gun turrets, which actually have basically the same rate of fire. And we do actually manage to fit another gun extra on here. That is interesting. Huh. So that's pretty centered. So I'm going to increase it to 24.2 knots speed. Thank you very much, Bat. Have a nice evening and stuff. So what else did we do to this ship? Well, we do have an extra gun now that we didn't have before, so that's good. Right. Rangefinder and Hydro. TNT2, that's good. That's reloading. You doing okay? Or did something happen? Currently have a forward offset, so we can go... Oh, actually that's the aft deck that I'm reducing here, so that's a bit wrong. 2-inch supercharger actually works on the ship as well, so that's gonna invalidate a lot of the high explosive shell hits. 2-inch turret top armor, yeah. One co-worker is complete, that can fucks up a bit. That's fair. That's fair. That is always a thing that is kind of hard to deal with. Yeah, the very nice things about the 6-inch guns here is the fact that they still have the same rate of fire, actually slightly better than the old ones, the old 5 inches. So we have bigger guns with better rate of fire at the same range. You aren't centered. Apprentice, he wants to talk to a boss that he can't say that and stay in the company. Why? What? Okay. Right, we also increased this, but now, since I changed a few things... we can totally get this back under control here. Question is how? In this opinion, you're not working, just chilling around all... A lot of people say that kind of stuff. Now that I've seen that I can do this, I want to do this. Because that is actually another bit of firepower upgrade to the rear. So if something's following us, we can shoot 3 guns at them. If something's ahead of us, we can shoot 3 guns at them. And if something's to our side, we can shoot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guns at them. 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 7. That's the same as before. We could lower the range by 1 tick, because, you know, oil gives us extra range. Let's do that. So that's going to be what we're going to turn the Pharaoh Lobe into. Meanwhile, I am thinking... I'll see his dick because, well, he's not nice about your weight and normally in care. Yeah, it's fine. I understand. Now I'm thinking, do we keep this ship this way? Or do we try to up-engine it somehow? We can't add a second funnel to this one, we might just trash this design altogether. Honestly, the design up there doesn't... yeah, we're gonna trash this one. It didn't turn out that well. Hey look, it's Terry. That's fine. Have a good luck. Yes, Terry, I kept the ship that was named after you. Problem. Don't even know why I didn't do that immediately. So, oil, induced, gear turbines and auxiliary. Shaft. 24.2 knots. Why isn't it flashing? Do you want to see the ship in a moment? It's quite funky. It has a lot of guns. For what it's worth. We can also now up the bulkheads. Snap the ship and got it a good point. I don't think he would want to hear that from me. There we go. Okay. 4.5. 5. That works. So all of these guns still have the same performance. We're actually going to slightly shuffle these two around as well. Because this is making a way better position for them, where they can actually shoot directly backwards. Not too similar, it's not good practice for ship to have that many accessible holes. Oh, Voltrak. Yeah, welcome to Terry. You see, the name that got generated by default for the ship was Graf Spee. I was like, hey, why don't you make our own royalty? So I named it Graf Terek. Or Terek. And it has a lot of guns. It does sink to the bottom, at least it's good. If it was realistic, it wouldn't even need to sink there. Ah. If somebody else wants to be a quote-unquote royalty that I can name a ship after, come up with a good German royalty name for yourself. The thing is that Terik sounds just... Oh, looks just German enough, where it might work. Terry, you're a fun guy. That's a fun guy. No, it needs to sound at least German, right? So now we have... That is not what I named the ships. That is not what I named them at all. No. We know which one's this gonna be. Well, we're just gonna go 1, 2, 3. Actually, how many do I have? How many light cruisers do I have? 16 plus 1 repair, so 17. So we're gonna go 7 for this one. This is the big gun. Ship design. And now the other one. And the one that's currently being repaired is going to be a 152. Yes, Mechanical Man. Refitting 14 light cruisers might be a problem right now because I don't know if my docks can actually hold that many. I need to go finances. Oh no, it's fine, apparently. Can actually hold even more. Next turn. So our light cruisers are now faster, heavier armed, heavier armored. You know, all around a good time. Is your real name then? It would need to be your last name, and I don't know how you feel about that. Franz. Listen, you don't call royalty by the first name. Like, you don't call someone... I mean, with Terry I kind of did, but the thing is that his first name, Tirik, that he used, or this name that he uses, Tirik, the way that it's written, looks like a German last name. Like an abstract German last name. Yeah, he have 1.5 billion at this point. What the f... Red Cross urges Republic of China and our nation to accept the exchange of prisoners. Yeah. I don't mind that. Hi, Masikas. Welcome, welcome. Interesting news, sir. Oh, yeah, okay. They're about to kick the Admiral. Hey, we gained control of the Portuguese Congo, and at the same time, of the Congo Free State. Half of Africa belongs to us. That's probably heavy cruiser again. Yep, heavy cruiser and 4 heavy cruisers versus 4 light cruisers. How is that a convoy mission? Oh, I see. That's how that's a convoy mission. Not by me, Terry. Not by me. I think. Oh, I see. We're now advancing here again as well. So, hey. So let me quickly check. The refits for the light cruisers are actually taking a moment, it seems. Oh, that's the ones that get the 150, isn't it? I think the other ones are actually just done already. Nope. Nope, they're not done. Also, why are you not remodeled? Phrasing, Terry. Phrasing. You're doing it to yourself at this point. His path is the dig hole. I thought he already had enough. seemingly. Anyway, it's time to throw a deso at the enemy. Trains, accuracy, the crew boost isn't that great. Still working for another 3 hours, 15 minutes. Ooh. Terry, you did it to yourself. I didn't even do anything this time, okay? The enemy has spotted us. They're probably going to be straight ahead. There they are. So this is going to take a moment, this battle. Nope, fire the far one. Put yourself up so much it's... Yeah. That was good. That was good, Warback. I appreciate all that joke. I appreciate that joke. So let's line up with the enemy and open up with our guns. I don't think we needed to know that one, Terry. But hey, here we are. This is now information that we possess. Let's set my secondary still on piercing. Because honestly, that does pretty well against the light cruisers. You taught a lot of things in ROTC. ROTC? What? So you're pitching 10-foot... A little bit slower, I think. We can just shoot at them. Reserve officers training corps. I see. The enemy is sitting us on fire right now. However, we've just caused the first flooding, and this is how it starts. The secondaries are starting to hit and dealing damage. The main guns are still missing. For now. No, the fog! Thick fog is rolling in. That's gonna, unfortunately, affect the accuracy. The good thing is we are already trained in accuracy on the enemy, so at least we're still hitting. Sort of, kind of. Bonk. Hey, who knows? Maybe he's doing this on purpose. Because, gotta keep in mind, right? At the same time, he's getting a lot of attention from the female part of people. Because they're having a lot of fun dealing with him. You can't say I'm wrong, because you're giving him attention right now. Well, that thing has no torpedoes anymore. That's good. That's very good. There's a fly for getting all the female attention. Hey, you never know. That might be his plan. It probably isn't, but it might be. Let's switch focus on the Legia. How do you even say that? Xiao Yu Shang? I don't know. It's only one person that gets an erection here. Definitely a testament to it not being attractive, if that helps. Bonk. That's a good hit. 8-inch gun, full penetration. It's not really flooding, though. It's a very small hole at the rudder. Oh shit. Torpedo. Torpedo. I can't see if you're turning. Bonk. Bonk. Very nice. Sounds set to draw attention, I suppose. Did the $10 praise by Artie thing for charity? Didn't react to it. But I'm guessing that you enjoyed it. The only time that I called that in. Say that 6, but we can never know what's deep down inside yet. Yeah. Yeah, the only time that I did also redeem that praise thing. However, not for myself. I did it for Terry. And called him into voice chat. Which was very funny. Very, very funny. Well, torpedo detonation. Well, I guess not neither of them have torpedoes left. Hey, Ice. Basically, Ice. Artemis had a charity stream last weekend. Right? And she had a lot of donation goals and little things that you could donate for. One of them was have her praise you / someone else. Another flooding. Yeah. Now that they have no torpedoes left again, I have nothing to be afraid of. Sheesh, the thing has had one. Also, Mystics, I do want to point out, I do know of the thing that you had with him. Actually, probably not, but I do know that you appreciate his voice. Slicked on it, that is got. Yeah, that enemy light cruiser's not having a good time. It's just getting absolutely hammered. It's just way too close, despite the fog. It's also about to go down. The kaboom noises, all of them. The fact that it's still holding itself above water is absolutely hilarious. It has no ammo left for its secondaries or torpedoes. They're all destroyed, it blew up. So 5 more redeems for praise. Wait, did you donate it for 5 times? And only call in 1? Because that's right there is a strategy move. He did 10. The 30 minutes technically. I see. Yeah, also, Ice, you missed another thing. In the middle of the stream, Artemis was once talking about Nekopara and how it's torturing her, and made a noise that sounded very much like Nya. And I just had the idea, what if I donate money to you to make you go Nya for 10 minutes after every sentence? It was added to the list of things. It was sort of a secret menu. It was very entertaining. That was a big hit. That thing's going down. That I wasn't even aiming at it. Well. Did another 2 10 minutes of praise specifically to Tonchitaric. Saved some of them to redeem at a later date. Well, that's 2 more light cruisers dead. It's kind of how it works, I guess. But yeah, you're having Monster Hunter PTSD and cat puns. I remember. I wasn't part of this, but I do remember you mentioning it. So this is a big battle. 7 versus 4. This might actually be annoying because it's just that many torpedoes flying around. gonna auto-resolve and hope that it goes well. So, I don't know how many transports are sunk, because I can't scroll down for some reason, but we did sink 2 light cruisers at least, and something else down there. Some heavy damage, which is unfortunate, I guess. Yeah. Yes, yes I am. Just wait until the light cruisers get the upgrade done. Which is taking longer than I expected, I have to admit. However, it's very extensive changes. It's 6 months of remodeling for our light cruisers. Then again, they are ships that have been in service with us since 1900, January. We're in January of 1917. 17 years. And this is probably the biggest remodel that they've gotten so far. A bit of a combat evaluation upgrade. How is this always working out? Honestly, we're just taking the entire coastline of China at the moment. And it's kind of funny. So, who else is currently close to war with us? You already ready for streaming Discord? You glad you can just plug and go now? That's very good. I might go a few minutes over, but not very long. So, yeah. Let's try to make friends with Britain. Actually, let me first check something else. Oh, this is way too much for the port. Whoops. Yeah, these are big battleships. Are you refilled? You are, in fact, refilled. Now, this is gonna be funny. Not all of you are refilled. It's fine. Take care, Wolfrack. Have a good day. I see it's all of those. The Jericho. And we're gonna start another naval invasion. Which one of the two do we want to go? Eastern China. Do we have enough tonnage here? Or is too much of it currently bulked up somewhere else? I don't think we have enough ships here. So this is about 80,000 tons. This is about 80,000 tons as well. A little bit more. Then we have this cruiser fleet, which is 80,000 tons. Actually, no, these are all the cruisers that are still in the port. I clicked on the port, not the fleet. This is about 100,000. So 80, 160, 260, another 60, 320. I don't think we're reaching that yet. I think we need to wait until the fleet in here is mostly refilled. Or we go for it right now. No. We're not. We're gonna wait one more turn at least. The thing is that most of our fleet is currently... Well, we're Germany, right? So a lot of our fleet is still around here somewhere. None of the big ships, but a few of them. The thing is, moving these ships around the world is going to take a long while. So that proves to be a little bit of a problem. There might also be some ships down here. Nope, there's not. And we have the French battleship somewhere over here. Alright, we have the Preußen over here. Why were you built here? You know what? We're going to send you straight to Jianmen. So that's ours, and this is ours. Point Noir is how big? 32,000 tons. So we can store this fleet here. Then we have the Sun 4, which we can store over here. Yep. I want the other fleet. Damn it. Move to over here. We're gonna move those two battle cruisers together for safety reasons. So our power protection should actually shoot up in a moment, because we're now moving our ships closer to a point where the enemy will have to pass through with their trade routes. So that is good. Our navy is also constantly growing. And honestly, we're making a shitload of money. Which is pretty fucking hilarious, if you ask me. So, okay. The Republic of China is accusing our country of war crimes. The Prime Minister is asking your opinion how to react. The military forces of the Republic of China themselves violate human rights and conduct war in prohibited ways. We offer an amount to help in the investigation and punish those actions. You know what? Yes. Let's go. Fight to the end. Screw you. We shall not interfere with the land army's invasion into mainland China. Also, we've seen enough of these battles, so I'm just gonna mostly auto-resolve those convoy battles. The enemy doesn't have much else at the moment. They're just light cruiser, nothing else. They are theoretically building a lot of ships. It's just that they're not really getting anywhere. Let's try to make some friends with the British again. Before that runs out of control here. So... the Poison's gonna link up with this battle cruiser. Then we're gonna use those two as a fleet and just move them over here. Now, Tsingtao is currently completely overbuilt. However, it should be fine. Nah, this fleet combined. I don't like that one. Like it when that happens. So it was this, and this, I think. Oh no, wait, it wasn't. I think it was one of the battle cruisers. Which... I think they're the same class of ship anyway. We can now move you over here. Anything else that needs to be refueled or repaired? Those heavy cruisers can catch up with one of the fleets. Actually, only one of them. The other ones are still being repaired. Those are being repaired as well. We're gonna just try our hands at a naval invasion here now. Never mind, because I tried to improve relations with someone else, we're gonna have to wait. That's the way it is. The fact that this invasion here, like every time that it's being attempted, works so well is hilarious, because we always invade with a smaller force than they're defending with, but we're getting away with it. And this one is just going to win anyway, because we have a bigger force than them. And they have lost more than 5 times as many people than we have. It's not going well for them, I'd say. So what are we currently researching in terms of cruisers? Please give me more cruiser hulls. Actual cruiser hulls would be great. Next turn. The French are building battleships. Oh no, whatever will I do? I'm so afraid. With my overwhelming battleship force. Not by number, but by force. Or strength. Power. War continues. Very good. Task Force fails to escape, you say? Does it now? Does it fail to escape this singular light cruiser that is positioning itself in front of a battleship fleet? I think someone's about to have a rude awakening. So, they're southwest of us, it seems. Just gonna turn around. It's entirely possible that it's a no-show. That we will never even actually see the enemy. If it is, I'm gonna be sad, but I understand why. The enemy has gotten itself into something that is not good for them. That is three of the most powerful battleships sailing straight at them. And it is not actually a lie, these are some of our best battleships that we have. Clearly still using the inferior catapult instead of the trebuchet. It's fine. Also, if the enemy is sailing straight away from us, they will be able to escape. At least the battleships. Not so much this guy. This guy's fast. Yeah, it's a no-show. Shame. Shame. I don't even know what their attempt there was. Okay. There we go. Draw, no losses on either side. You want the Frauenlob class light cruiser? Sure, you can have that, I guess. Okay. Very good. You combined again! Stop combining! You were separate, you were separate. Not to speak of the fact that there's more things that were separate, but... I don't want massive, overwhelming fleets in one bid. Imagine winning a land war in China, in Asia. Couldn't be you. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? I'm marching into mainland China. Largely unopposed, honestly. And the best thing is, the moment that northeast China and eastern China are taken over, they have no ports left. As far as I'm aware, at that point, China has no port. It's just going to be land-based warfare, which I have nothing to do with. I'm the admiral, not the general staff. So we're going to try ourselves at a naval invasion of, was it Eastern? Eastern, yes. Yes. I guess. Now, whether or not we have actually enough ships here is questionable, but we shall see in a moment. In the meanwhile, let's grab these ships, which actually have an okay-ish range. The Terries are okay in range. And drive them straight into Jianmen. It's gonna take a moment until they arrive. A long moment. So, do we have enough ships here? Or not? Meeting, convoy, naval invasion. So, they're attacking us probably with light cruisers again. The convoy is a convoy. Not much else to say there. I'm very curious if we have enough tonnage for the naval invasion, though. Why are you suddenly mad? What happened there? I mean, yeah, I have 1.5 billion, but... Arthur is off. Be gone. Oh, I like this kind of fight. I genuinely like this kind of fight. This is the kind of fight where the enemy is unlikely to have a no-show. They will actually fight you. But at the same time, I have a cruiser, a heavy cruiser, and a battleship. And it's not any kind of battleship. It's the battleship. The best of the fleet. Fully resupplied and ready for battle. So then northwest, you say? We're sailing in that direction, coincidentally. Yeah, this is actually a very, very nice looking and very well performing class of ship. Which is very nice. It could end up being a no-show, but that would be a shame. I want this fight. I want this fight, I really do. The thing is that the light cruisers are slightly faster than our battleship. Like, they have a top speed of 22.5 knots, while our top speed is 22 knots. Yeah, that's a no-show. Shame. Shame. Big shame. Big shame. It would have been great to have that fight. It really would have been. But I think this is actually going to be... Actually, I'm going to quickly check about the tonnage that we need and that we have. Once it's loaded. There we go. 0. More Dresden light cruisers? Sure. Naval invasion launched. Korean Empire's new leader was bound to support armed terrorists who disrupted regional trade networks of German Empire, increasing the tension between the two countries. German Empire, the government decided to launch a swift military operation occupying Northwest Korea, replace the local government, and pacify the region for the coming years. 72,000 tons. Yes. So, that government right there. Yeah, we're actually significantly short. Oh, that's because the area is super close to the mouth of the thingy here. And this is a lot of tonnage. This is 60, 90, 120, 150, 165, 170,000 tons. So we should actually be able to do this naval invasion. And here we have another thingy. So here's the question. 3 more months. Do you believe you have this in the bag? I wouldn't say that I have this in the bag. Naval invasions can fail despite you having the needed amount of ships in the area. And that is the problem. We're also we're gonna spend 2 months not doing the objective that has just been told to us. For the simple reason that we're gonna use our light cruisers to do that once they're ready. Also, the enemy can interrupt us by attacking our fleets and just, you know, bonking them. If well over the set tonnage, right? Even still, you can have double the tonnage and it will still fail. I've had that happen when I was trying to invade France. Fight to the end. Auto-resolve this. All 3 sunk. Auto-resolve this. Nobody sunk. Auto-resolve this. Goodbye. No, you're not getting an unhalt. Fleets have combined again. Not a fan. Not a fan. I don't know why it's always insisting that these combine. Not you. The Orion. That's my task force, my commerce raiding fleet. So, because we now have... Actually, where is the objective? Was it Korea? I'm pretty sure it said Korea. It's not actually popping up anywhere. So I guess it's not happening at all? Odd. The thing is, fighting light cruisers is slowly but surely getting a little bit tedious. It's the only thing they have, it's the only thing they can build in a reasonable amount of time. However, they're easy to sink, but thanks to the fact that they're faster than our big ships, they are a pain in the ass to hunt down. So all of these meetings that are just a light cruiser against a full-on battleship fleet, I'll probably just auto-complete. We could manually play them and have significantly less damage taken. However, that's annoying. Auto-resolve. You what? Motherfucker. You sunk my cruiser. Dig back. I don't even know where that light cruiser came from, to be honest. There's another... Oh! Our light cruisers are back. Here's the thing. I don't want to auto-resolve this. In a light cruiser versus light cruiser battle, you will lose things if you auto-resolve it. Despite the fact that your ships are so superior that you shouldn't be losing things. Anyway, at that point, I'm going to save here, and continue this tomorrow. Where you will hopefully overrun the last few land bastions of the Chinese. And it's working. It's working very well. Our light cruisers are also mostly refitted, which is very, very nice. All of these are ships that have gotten the other upgrade. Well, all of these are the ships that have gotten... Wait, no, they're not. They are not. Hang on a minute. So 1916 5, 1914 3. When? Wait, what? What? Anyway, I'm going to save here. I probably already have, I'm just going to do it again. But yeah, the game does seem to have a little bit of protection for the mainland invasions, so that you can't just take the heartlands easily. Though I have gotten part of France anyway, by land invasion. So, I will quickly tab out and see who I can raid today. I don't know if there's anybody currently streaming, because I know that it's Artemis' break day, and I know that most people start... Oh! I do actually know who I can raid. Because Nitro's streaming. So let's go say hello as he's playing Minecraft, just building things. Yeah, Nightrush is probably not an unknown figure for most people here. For the people that it is, it's a long-term friend. I've known the guy for 8 years. He's been there the whole time, basically. Anyway, have a good night. I'm going to be back tomorrow with more boats. And on Thursday, I'm going to be playing the Hunt event. Not on day 1, but on day 2. Though I'm probably going to be playing it off-stream tomorrow anyway. Have a good night. Thank you very much for being here, and I do hope that you enjoyed it. Bye.